Oh, hey, y'all. This is Rip One Outdoors. Yeah, we decided we'd water our horse while we was here. It's old well, ain't no telling how old that water is. Or not the water, but y'all know what I'm saying. It ain't no telling when that well was drilled. Possibly back in the 30s or whatever, whenever the big sawmill was here. But every time I come here, I can't resist filling my water bottle out of that good water. Look at that, ain't that pretty? So, yeah, we're at Logtown, Mississippi. Second part of a video that we did. We did one earlier than this about the Possum Walk community. And see, here's some of the big old concrete footers or whatever that was used in that mill. And that mill was some of the biggest, it was one of the biggest in the country around here, I guess. I'm just maybe try to dig up some pictures or what have you and show y'all of it. Boy, that's good water. Ooh-wee. Yeah, it had a big lumber mill here. They floated logs down the river, y'all. Floated them down the river, and they brought them in here they had some little old boats that pushed them bundles of logs around. And they brought them in here and hooked them up in the sawmill. And they did all their work with them cutting or whatever. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, they got something going on here. Somebody's shirt. I guess that was that guy that was riding a bike. Yeah, I don't know what's up with all the water things here. There's an 1.5 inch pipe run there. There's a survey marker. They bound to be fixing to build something down here. Lordy, lordy. What they fixing to do back up in them woods? I don't know, y'all reckon the Ocelot Pro will make it back up in here? I'm finna find out. Goodness, y'all, that's a big old PVC pipe buried in the ground. So I'm gonna have to do some investigating here and see what in the world. Here's a boat down there on the river. What's down there? I don't know, can't see anything. You know, you never know when you go off with me what kind of adventure we're gonna get into. That's why I like the e-bike so much, because to be honest with you, you would have never seen this on my YouTube channel if I didn't have an e-bike. I've been doing something else. Good job, Ocelot. All right, head out the old Logtown road here. I tell you one thing, it's fixing to start. It's fixing fixing to get real busy down here. It's hunting season. And I guess there's a lot of, this is government land, a lot of people comes in here and hunts. Son, they got skeeters in here that'll pack your blood off. Coming up on the old Logtown cemetery here. Remember on the other video there I told you about the people? This was a big thriving community here at one time, and it's all gone. It's all gone. NASA bought it out, moved everybody away, whether they wanted to or not. There went a deer. Yeah, NASA bought it out and moved everybody out. And this is for the folks. I'm not going to read it, but I'll show it. The folks that hasn't watched my channel long, here you go, Logtown. Founded here in 1848. And I'll let y'all can stop the video and read the rest of that. All had to do with the Apollo moon program. That's why everybody had to leave. And to this day, they're still testing rocket engines down there. And one project that I worked on actually this week is for relativity space. Relativity space. Look it up. They actually 3D print rockets. They 3D print their rockets. Hard to believe. Couple of bikes there. I guess that's the folks that was riding their bikes here. So pretty out there. Look at these old live oaks, y'all. I mean, I know everybody's got live oaks, but these are special to me. Yeah, they had schools, they had post office, they had hardware stores. They had general stores or what have you. Everything you can imagine. I'm gonna stop up here and raise my seat just a little bit. Well, I'm going to tell y'all what I did to this Ocelot Pro, and it actually turned it around for me. It made a more pleasurable ride for me. And you might say, well, goodness, I want to hear this. I put this raised handlebar stem on there. Raised stem, adjustable stem, if you will. Yeah, I put the adjustable stem on there, and that raised that handlebar up to where I wasn't slouching over, and I'm still getting good leg extension here on my pedals. So let's take a ride. Ride it on out. Here's another, there's a survey term for this, and a term, engineering term for this thing, marker. And I can't remember the name of it, but I see it all the time on the drawings, the jobs I work on. Right there, where they take and drive down 3 sticks. And it's got numbers on there, and that tells them usually there's a marker right here close by. And on the drawing, it'll tell them like, it will be a 16-penny common nail driven in a tree. And it'll tell them right where it's at. 10 foot from that marker or something. This is pretty to me because I mean, it's almost like a national park, but it's not a national park. It's just public land. Well, no, it's not public land. It's government land. But yet the public can come back in here. We can come back in here and ride our bikes. I guess if you wanted to come back in here and camp or something like that, squirrel hunt or go down there and launch your boat down there by the river. Yeah, That's what it's all there for. Beautiful, beautiful place. We used to come in here years ago. Years ago. We used to come in here and launch our boat. And this would have had to been the roughest road in Hancock County. The roughest road in Hancock County. It had to be, because you couldn't make 2 miles per hour. It was just rough and bumpy and holes and ruts, potholes, asphalt, mud. It was everything you could imagine. Yeah, I told y'all I was going to talk about getting old. You know, I was thinking about it this week. I was over at Baton Rouge, and that was our company. We had our P&P meeting over there, profit and performance and what have you. And everybody's in a good festive spirit, going to get a little money and money in your pocket, money in your 401k, and everything's happy. And I was there, and all of a sudden it hit me that I was the oldest one there. 65, the oldest one there. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not going to get in a fetal position because I turned 65. As long as the Lord lets me live here, I'm going to live best I can. But all the aches and the pains and all that go along with it, that's not something that I looked forward to, but it's something that I'm having to deal with more and more. You get up in the morning and you got to check your schedule. What we got here, a little old possum. Look at him. What about there, little baby possum? Hey, don't bow up at me now. I ain't messing with you. Y'all seen him bow up at me? Never know what you're gonna run into, huh? Little young possum. He wasn't gonna let me mess with him, I'll tell you that. Here comes some four-wheelers. But yeah, get up and start having to worry about, hey, when's your next doctor appointment? When we gotta get our medicine refilled? Y'all smell what I'm stepping in? I know you can. I've seen y'all's ages. YouTube says my viewers are from 58 to 78. Imagine that. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's see. I don't think I want to go down that way. That's a good ride. That's a good ride down that way. I don't know how far I'll go. This is where I was at down here. Y'all remember I run over a piece of PVC pipe and I thought I'd busted a tire? And that's when we got in a discussion about having the necessary and proper equipment to change a flat wheel in my bag back here. And I can truthfully tell you that I don't. Now, do I have flat out in these tires? No, I don't. Because this bike's been sitting in the bedroom back there. But I told Susan today I'm taking this bike out of the bedroom and I'm not putting it back in there. It's a spare bedroom. Not putting it back in there no more. I said because I don't want to clutter up the house with e-bikes. Beautiful day for a ride. Yeah, I don't want to clutter up the house. And y'all, I'm fixing to start selling or giving away or something or another. I don't know yet what I think I'm gonna try to sell a few bikes. See what I can do to kind of thin things out. We may have another one or two coming in. I don't know. I'm talking with some people. or they have contacted me. But you know how that goes. You may never hear from them again. I'm gonna turn around up here, y'all, because it all looks about the same here. I see somebody coming down there. People out riding around today. I tell you what, ordinarily what I would do, is I would go straight down that road there and head on back towards the Infinity Center. But you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm going back to Logtown and I'm gonna go back through the Possum Walk. How y'all like that? Let's just get another look at it. Let's look at it from another direction. But yeah, talking about getting old, I mean, I ain't gonna depress y'all with this or anything, but I just wanted to speak for just a minute. That if it ain't one thing, it's 2 more or 10 more. I've been having problems with my knee here lately. And it's in a different place than what it normally is. I think it's, I usually have to get a shot about every couple of years or whatever in my knee, cortisone shot. I'll let this truck come by. Yeah, I usually have to get a shot. But this time, it's in a different place. It's under my kneecap. There's where hogs been out there rooting. Oh, now we gotta eat the dust. Yeah, that's a brand new ache there. You ever notice when old folks get together that the first thing they start doing is talking about who their doctor is or all their ailments? They start comparing ailments. I don't even like to talk about mine, but sometimes you can't help it. And then if somebody asks you if you want to go somewhere, you hold on, let me look and see if I've got a doctor appointment that day or something. Yeah, that's something we all have to go through. I was thinking about, as we look back, and we're in I would call this a rather historic place here, old historic Logtown. I got a little cheat sheet here, and I got Mickey and Joy and Donald and them, and we was talking about this week about the things like phrases. Words or phrases that we would have used at one time. That little squirrel there got run over. Little words or phrases that no longer used anymore. Well, if they was used, these kids these days wouldn't know what they meant. I can think of a few without looking at a cheat sheet. Maybe get y'all's opinion on it. Maybe get y'all's input on it a little bit. I thought about hanging wash out. Kids these days wouldn't know what it was meant to hang out wash. Now, you folks in Virginia, y'all call it wash. Wash. And West Virginia, it's wash. I'm a big fan of Ralph Stanley. Ralph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Boys, and he always, in his songs, he always called it wash. Yeah, kids hanging out wash these days, they wouldn't know what to do. When I grew up, we didn't have no dryer. We had to go hang stuff out. And I'm gonna tell you, if you caught one of these rainy weeks like where you never had no sun, tell you what, you had to wear some clothes several times, whether you liked it or not. And don't get your clothes dirty. Yeah, 'cause kids these days, they wouldn't have known what a washer, I mean, what a dryer was. I mean, yeah, we had washer. And I imagine there's some on here may not have had a washer. I don't know. Yeah, hang out the wash. Another one that I thought about was roll that window up. You know, we'd be in the back seat of the car or truck. Well, car. If we was in the back seat back then, it would be a car. Cause Daddy never had a truck with a back seat. If we was in the back, we was in the bed of the truck. But yeah, if we was in the back seat of the car and we had a window rolled down, Daddy had told us to roll that window up, son. You're blowing your mama's hair all out of whack. Well, now they got all these punch button windows. I mean, does anybody still have a car that has regular roll-up windows? I haven't seen one. I'm sure they still make them, but I just don't know. Here's another one. I remember when we was boy, we'd load up and Grandma would go with us, and we asked Mama, where we going? She'd say, we going to get Mama's commodities. Commodities. Any of y'all ever heard that term? Sure you have. You think kids nowadays would know what commodities are? No, sir. Nowadays they got a debit card, right? They can't. Hey, go. They don't even have to get out their house. They don't even have to. Hey, they don't even have to get out of bed. The government loads that debit card up. All right, we're gonna go back the reverse direction on the Heritage Trail. See if we can get through this this little narrow gate here. Yeah, somebody even built us a little ramp here. That's nice. That wasn't here last time. Here's one. Here's one for you. Get up and go turn that TV down. Yeah, get up and go turn that TV down. It's probably nobody in the sound of my voice has a TV that you don't have a remote for, right? Yeah, get up and go turn that TV down. Joey, give me one. Get up and turn just them rabbit ears. Yeah, that was Joey's. Going across Bogahoma River. How pretty. Here's another one for you. I thought of this one. Is, hey, pump it a few times and then choke it. You know what I'm talking about there? Pump that accelerator a few times. And then choke it and fire it up. That's the way them old cars and trucks used to crank. Son-in-law's got a Jeep it's like 56 model Jeep CJ5, and you have to choke it. Well, it's got a choke on it, but down here in this warm weather, you don't never have to choke it. You don't even never have to use a choke down here. When it gets cold, you will. Yeah. A lot of kids nowadays don't know what a stick shift would be, right? Yeah, a stick shift. Some riders here. That looks like a fat tire bike. Well, how's it going?
All right, about you.
Doing good.
I just came from this direction and
Yep.
headed this way.
Yeah. I came from Infinity.
All right, well, that's where I launched at.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I saw a truck there with a bicycle rack on the back.
Oh
of
yeah.
it.
I've been coming here for, this makes my second year to come, and I came kind of like on a fact find and see if they had cleared out the sides, and they have.
Okay.
And there was a big tree right there. You had to get up and pick that Avington up and set it over it. Yes, sir. It was bad, but yeah, they got all that cleaned out now.
Okay.
And I owe somebody a big thank you for it.
Okay. I haven't been down this area.
Where are you from?
Gulfport.
Okay.
Let's see, what year is it? Two years ago. I put in a Logtown and I rode trails up on the other side.
Right.
And hell, they had a bridge out being rebuilt, and that's all I remember about it.
Okay.
But this side I hadn't been down before.
Right.
Okay, there's a place, if you haven't been, another place I like to go a bunch is Bogachita, just over across Louisiana.
Yeah.
Bogachita State Park is there by Franklinton.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There's awesome trails there. You can't ride them all in one day.
Well, dude, I'm gonna have to go check that out
And,
then. That's just within 45 minutes
yeah,
of the
exactly.
house.
My
I live
son
at
lives outside of Franklinton is how I found
Yeah.
it, and I take the RV and go over there and stay the weekend. And they got anyhow, Louisiana gives a senior discount. Doesn't matter what state
Yeah.
you're from, half price.
Yeah.
So.
Richard, have a good one,
All right,
man.
you too.
Enjoy your stay here.
All right, you too.
Well, he was a nice man, Richard Dobbs. I think he lives down at Gulfport, where he said. Happy to meet him. Fellow e-biker. Riding his Avington bike. Yeah, you can see this is mostly bitter weeds and stuff through here, but hey, I kind of feel like if they've already cut some of this, they'll cut the rest of it. Yeah, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. We was talking about things that kids wouldn't know much about these days. You mentioned some things and kids will look at you and like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Here's one for you. Nobody strike a match. Yeah, believe it or not, they still make matches and you still see matches around, but I don't think there's nobody to use a match these days. You hear old terms like, I believe it was Donald or Mickey or one of them told me this, and knee-high to a grasshopper. You don't never hear that. Hey, kids wouldn't know what you meant by that. That just meant, hey, you were just a little fella. Yeah, just another one of them terms that kids wouldn't have. These days, they wouldn't have any idea what you're talking about. Here's one. I think Mary give me this one. Sister is look it up in the phone book. You reckon these kids nowadays, they wouldn't even know what a phone book was. But that's the way we got all of our phone numbers. Donald, I don't think it was Donald, I think this is one I thought of, but called Collect. Yeah, hey, just call me Collect. That's all right. I got the cost of it, you know. Donald said send something COD. If you sent something COD nowadays, nobody wouldn't even know what to do with it. There's a little trail right back there, y'all. Let's go down this trail and see where that goes. It dives off in the woods here, I can tell you that. Let's go see. That's a hog trap. Somebody got a hog trap there. I don't think we're gonna go too far because it looks like it's gonna get muddy. We're getting down in the river swamp here, is what we're doing. Yeah, that's a hog trap right here. Right up here. Somebody trying to catch them hogs. Them hogs can eat up some stuff. See right there? They got the feeder right there, and they got the cage around. Don't look like it's been used in a while though. Yeah, and I believe it was Mary said to tape something. I gotta go home and get my show recorded. Them girls used to tape them soap operas. Nobody uses tape no more for nothing. Just a few little things to pass the time of day. Keep the ride from getting so bored. Yeah, just things that kids these days wouldn't have no idea what you're talking about. Let me hear what y'all have. I know I got some clever folks that watches my channel. I know y'all got all kind of suggestions or whatever. Coming up on the witness tree up here. I believe we about figured out that this witness tree means that it marks a property line. Yeah, because that looks like a property line runs right down through there. The timber changes here. That's what I think it is anyway. Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good, doing well. How you doing?
Good. You look like you're walking with a purpose, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gotta find something to do on my Saturday afternoon.
Oh,
you know?
okay. I thought you might have been broke down or something.
Oh
Now.
no, nope,
All right.
not broke down.
Yeah, beautiful, good, beautiful place to walk.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta do something with the Saturday afternoon. You
Yes,
know?
sir. Yeah. Where'd you come from?
Well, I actually came from Gulfport.
Oh, okay. Where'd you park at?
Oh, I'm down on the other end.
Oh, Logtown?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of cars down that way.
So this is my second time. Last time I came back here was February.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm actually stationed out here. I'm from Minnesota.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I won't hold that against you. Welcome to the South. Where are you stationed at?
I'm down at the Gulfport, the Seabee.
At the
base.
Seabees, yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for your support.
Son, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Seabees was some bad dudes during the war.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They built them landing strips and they got them blowed up
Oh yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do right here. Just
Yeah, I
walking
got
in
some I got a lot of viewers that are from up north, and
Really?
yeah, they're up Ohio, Michigan,
Yep.
places like that.
All the ice cold places.
Yes, sir.
Or they wish it was warmer.
Yes, sir. Well, nice talking to you.
Hey, nice talking to you.
We'll see you later.
All right. You got it.
All right, y'all. We've had a good day. I tell you what, we've enjoyed a good ride down to Logtown, starting from the well there, down the Logtown road, and then back. We come through the Possum Walk Trail again. We run up on a fellow e-biker, told us about some different trails that we could try around here. Nice man. You know what the story is? We're gonna put our link down there in the description for Magicycle. If y'all like this Magicycle Ocelot Pro, hey, it's done everything I've asked it to today. I guarantee you that. Mr. Dobbs there, I met him on that trail he's riding in Abington. It wasn't the one that had the torque sensor, but it's nice bike. Nice bike. But yeah, hey, if you decide you want to purchase one of these Magicycle bikes, and I wouldn't blame you if you did, it's a good bike. Use that link and stay in that link while you make your purchase. That way my channel will get credit for it. There's also some coupon codes in there that you can use. I'll be happy for you to use them. And they worked the last time I checked, they worked. So yeah, check that out. I put my email down there, y'all, if anybody's got any questions they want to ask us about anything. If I don't know what the answer is, I'll find out something. You know the routine. Hit that like and that subscribe as we roll back up on the Infinity Science Center here. We've enjoyed this ride today. Gonna get back home, do a little bit of maintenance, do some video work. Look at that blue sky though, huh? Yeah, I believe that's Mr. Dobbs. Yeah, that's his camper right there. That's a fine rig, huh? What a e-biking rig, huh? Got him a nice rack on the back of that thing. Yes, sir. He's hooked up. All right, y'all. We'll say our goodbyes. Hey, until the next time, it's over at One Outdoors. We bid y'all peace. Thank you for watching.